That's why I fucks with you. That's a part of the reason I'm fucking with you, is because you're not pointing your finger at another motherfucker. It ain't the white man's fault if you're fucking up. It ain't your. Listen.
Yo, they have their structures. They have their systematic oppression.
There. We know this.
But we get it already.
We get that. It's a part of the structure that we live in, and look what we've done to get around those things.
Yo, tell me why. I was talking to somebody yesterday. Seriously, I was talking to. We were talking, just kicking shit, talking, right? And he asked me. No. He was saying, because we were watching a documentary where we were talking and stuff, but it was like in the background. And he looks over and he was like, so what you mean is, so if you really believe what you say about vibration, like, so they, every time I get to talking about all this metaphysical stuff, they try to play it like if it's not science.
Yeah.
They keep trying to play me like if I'm like, oh, some
you're on some magical thinking shit.
It is magical thinking, but magic is science.
That's what I tell them. It's like, yeah, they be trying to clown like it's magical thinking.
Yo, like, even remember when they split the cell for the first time and they realized what the fuck happened when the cell is observed? Yo, that is a science physics experiment.
And it's about vibration.
And that is manifestation in its own proper... What?
Whenever I talk about law of attraction, I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whenever I talk about law of attraction or anything like that, I always bring it to science, especially for so-called skeptical people. It's like, well, do you understand quantum mechanics? Because quantum mechanics literally explains how the law of attraction works.
I always tell people, I was like, do you know how your phone works?
Exactly. You don't.
But you don't.
But you know.
But you believe it.
It's
you
magic.
You don't see where that shit came from.
Yeah.
100 years ago, if we would have been on our cell phone checking our emails, what is a fucking email?
What's an email? Let me show you. Let me Google it and I'll show you. This is what an email is.
It was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who is in the phone?
Yeah.
Who do you have trapped in that contraption?
What the hell's going on?
Like, they would have been looking at us crazy. All of this is magic. Technology, magic. It's just in a physical form. We figured it out to the extent. The only reason why they call it metaphysics is because they haven't fully explained it to a point that they could
call it just physics.
That they could just call it physics. Like, all of this is still science. It's just a science that we are still trying to understand so we could become higher beings.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they work so hard to, powers that be, society in general. In general, work really hard to dilute your vibration. All these electromagnetic things, they don't have to be wired the way they're wired. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be, but they've taught us a science that only will work through a power that destroys us.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? They've taught us a science that only will work if you use up a resource that your natural earth habitat is holding for we don't know what, for real.
And look, here's the issue that I have with that. It's like it feels like it's going against nature. Okay, well, here's the thing. For something to be created, something does have to be destroyed. That's how nature works. But I'm saying it doesn't have to be so violent as we make it as human beings. I think that we add a little extra stank on stuff.
We destroy.